You're not burning out because you're doing too much. No, you're burning out because your body is inflamed and no one told you what to look for. Because here's the problem: most doctors are not trained to recognize early inflammation signals, okay? They wait until it becomes a diagnosis, a lab normality, a disease. That's what we've taught in medical school. But listen, by then, you've already been struggling for 5 years, 10 years, right? Not your fault. So, but in this video, I'm going to show you the subtle signs that your body is inflamed and the ones that almost everyone misses. Stay tuned. My name is Dr. Tashima Fair, and in part one, we talked about why successful women in their 40s feel exhausted and how chronic inflammation, not time, not stress, is the real driver. Now, in part two, we are going deeper because if you can't recognize inflammation early, you can't fix it. Okay? Let me give you just a big, broad idea I'm about to give you. Like, inflammation does not start loud, it starts super quiet. It shows up in ways that are easy to dismiss and easy to blame on your lifestyle. But these are like small, minuscule symptoms. They're not random at all. They're signals, though. They're signals, right? So, sign number one is your energy is unpredictable, right? And not just like, I don't have any energy today, or, just low energy. It's inconsistent energy. You feel like a high, in the morning, you feel fine, you feel good, but like by midday, you're crashing. And then at night, you're super wired. That's not a scheduling issue. That's a blood sugar plus inflammatory response issue. Your body is struggling to regulate energy efficiently. And instead of addressing it, you compensate with caffeine. Okay? Sign number 2. Your body holds on to weight, or you start gaining weight, especially around your midsection. Now, listen, you're eating the same thing almost every single day. You're working out, but your body isn't responding the way it used to. Like, especially around, the tummy, the midsection. This is one of the most overlooked signs of inflammation because it's not just about calories. No, not just about calories. It's really about insulin resistance, right? It's about cortisol. It's about inflammatory signaling. Like, your body is in a state of protection. It wants to hold on. It's not in a state of fat loss at all. The third sign is brain fog or decision fatigue. This is the one right here that hits high achievers hard. You're used to being like sharp as a tack, okay? Focus, clear, decisive. But now you forget things. You lose your train of thought. Simple decisions seem harder or they feel harder. Listen, that is not just stress. That is inflammation directly affecting your brain. And when your brain is super inflamed, your performance drops, right? You're not as productive as you used to be. Sign number 4 is your sleep is off. You're going to bed. You may be going to bed at the same time every night, but you're not recovering at all. Like there's no restful sleep. And you wake up at like 2 a.m., 4 a.m., and you feel tired even after 7 to 8 hours of sleep. And you can't fully like shut your body down and your brain down. That's a nervous system plus an inflammatory issue. Like your body is stuck in this low grade stress response. Okay. Fifth sign. The fifth sign is you feel really puffy, right? Now, this is the one women often say, but they don't take seriously, right? I feel puffy, face, like your joints, knees, elbows, wrists, your stomach feels puffy. That's fluid retention plus inflammation. Okay. And your body is literally signaling something is off, right? Sign number 6 is cravings, like losing control. You're disciplined in like every area of your life, but with food, OMG, with food, it feels so much different than it used to, right? The sugar cravings out of control, the late night eating, the feeling of out of control, right? It's not a willpower issue at all. That's inflammation disrupting your blood sugar. It disrupts your hormones. Inflammation disrupts your hunger signals. Okay. Now I'm going to tell you why most doctors will miss this. So I'm going to address this directly. Okay. Why does it get missed? Maybe that's the question you're asking. And that's a great question. Because the system is designed. This is the way it was designed. It's designed to diagnose disease. It's not designed to optimize function. Like if your labs are normal, you're told you're fine. But normal does not mean optimal. Okay? It doesn't mean optimal. And definitely doesn't mean your body isn't struggling. Okay? Now, if you saw yourself in 2 or even 3 of those signs, honey, that's not random. That is not random. This is your body asking for a different approach. So, in part 3, we're going a lot deeper. We're going to talk about the hidden triggers of inflammation that are keeping you stuck. Even if you think you're doing everything right. Okay? So make sure you do all the YouTube stuff. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Okay? You share the video. And in the comments, this is what I want you to do. I want you to tell me which one of these signs hit you the hardest that we talked about today. All right. In the meantime, in between time, stay healthy, stay vibrant, and stay unconventional. I will see you in the next video.